great. We can Lofty Denial him. Maul the Skyclaves. Yeah, we don't want that. Auto pay. Get rid of that. Yep. And then we can hit him and Sling Fire, and then we're done. Yep. There we go. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of smoother hand there. It really is a trick of getting the right hand with this deck. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We're going Prismari, guys. Now, I've had a rough pass with Izzet. Some are good, some are bad. It's a little bit hit or miss, man. A little bit shooting from the hip here. I'm trying to show off a lot of Strixhaven cards that I like. So I don't know if this is 100% fully optimized yet, but I'm really trying to dig into Strixhaven here and flex some of those learned muscles. So bear with me. Also, I still have this bug. I had it earlier when we were streaming earlier. I had my stuff back, but then poof, it disappeared. So that's too bad. So let's take a look at the deck tonight. Oh, also thanks to Cthulhu, we're gonna have a little pack opening after we get our first we're gonna open up 8 packs and see if we get anything good in there. Thanks to Cthulhu. Coming up, for giving me a code, but coming up we're going to be doing a code giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed for that. Speaking of subscribe, guys, do something for me. Tenderly press that subscribe button. Gently press that like button. Or else the like and subscribe will come after you and devour you. He's getting more powerful by the day, guys, so watch out. Join us on our stream every night, twitch.tv/thatvillainj, for all the live streaming goodness. Hello, chat out there. They're with us tonight. And, of course, can't get enough Villainy in your life. We do have a Discord community I'd love you to be a part of. Additionally, by popular demand, I am on AetherHub. So if you don't know my AetherHub, check out all the links in the description. You can see all my decks and do what you need to do with them. So, saying that all, let's look at this Dragony, Izzet, also Prismari type thing. Let's take a look. We're going to open up with Shock. Lovely Shock art here. Pretty interesting stuff. 2 damage. What do I say? 1 red mana, 6 words, 2 damage. Basic. Why do I like Shock more than Frostbite when everyone's on the Frostbite page? Frostbite's a little bit more damage if you blah, blah, blah. Shock goes to face, man. You never know when 2 damage is going to be able to win you the game. That's why I like it. Lofty Denial. I like this because it can counter anything, and we do have a lot of flyers in this deck. It can really lock out some of those high-ticket items that require a lot of mana. Not too useful in the late game, except if they're playing an Ultimatum or an Ugin or something like that, and you need to lock out everything. And then, of course, we have Test of Talents, which is a new one. I really like this card. I think I'm going to flex this card a lot. Okay, now it does have a downside, but let me tell you. Counter target instant or sorcery spell searches controls graveyard, hand, and library for any number of those cards with the same name. And then shuffle them. This is your ultimatum control, guys. They want to play an ultimatum. Yikes. Yikes. You're going to pull all of the ultimatums out of the game and exile them. They're going to scoop. They're going to scoop. Just that simple. If they're relying on one specific card for recursion, for anything like that, for bringing it back, this one is really going to do it. Now, they can draw a bunch of cards. They can draw up to 4 cards. But honestly, I don't care. If I've pulled their Masterpiece card out of the game total, I don't really care about them drawing a card. And even if we ran this in a Dimir shell, we can punish them for drawing extra cards too. So there's a lot of different ways to do this one. I like Mystic Tested Talents. I think that this is going to be a fun one to play. Fire Prophecy, a little bit of card draw and card swap. And of course that 3 damage. Can get rid of a mana if you need it. Very useful. Magda. Now, she does help with dragons. She is our Kaldheim card there. Other dwarves we control really doesn't matter whenever a dwarf becomes thing. So she's a little bit of ramp and a little bit of mana. And, of course, if we have a lot of treasure tokens out of this, we can also bring dragons to the to the battlefield right onto the board. So very interesting card. I think that she's going to help. We really kind of want to ramp to stuff here. Scorching Dragonfire fits with the dragon theme. 3 damage and exile. Again, we're trying to cut off recursion here. We don't want the graveyard to become a revolving door. Sudden Breakthrough. I like this one. There's a lot of cheap, really good instants in Strixhaven. You really got to take a look at them. This does 3 things. +2, first strike, and treasure token. So it's a touch of ramp. And it could surprise somebody with a 2 and first strike, which will get you the kill if you need it. And it's a treasure token. So very useful card overall. Very, very useful. Prismari Apprentice. I like this one. We're not using it to the best of its ability right now. But it has a very, very fun Magecraft ability. First, it's a 2/2/2 drop, which is nice. Whenever you cast or copy a instant or sorcery, Prismari can't be blocked this turn. That's useful enough as it is, because we can always usually get that in. So we play Sudden Breakthrough on Prismari Apprentice. That's 4 damage going in, no block. Useful. If that spell has a mana value of 5 or greater, we'll put a 1/1 counter. We do have some. Not very many, but we do have some. So that's for kind of a late game situation. Sprite Dragon, the little dragon that everyone forgets. 1/1 flying haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Sprite Dragon. We have a lot of non-creature spells in this deck. There's a lot of burn. There's a lot of other stuff. So he's going to get jacked up. Size of a pixie, rage of a hellkite. Very good. Gadrak. We are generating treasure tokens, and with the much as removal as there in the game right now, we can get him to be powerful enough to be attacking. But he's a great early blocker. He's a great flyer. He will trigger Lofty Denial, so because he's flying. And he will help us with the treasure tokens. You can see we're already going to make a lot of them. Slaying Fire. I love this one because the economy of this card, if you have 3 red mana, is 4 damage for 3 mana. Usually you pay equal mana for equal damage is generally where it sits, unless you're dealing with something like Shock. But this one can also go face. This one can go directly to the player. So between this and a Shock, we can really wipe out a player with 4 mana. We can do a total of 5 or 6 damage for 4 mana, depending on the flexibility we have, especially with our tokens. Between the unblockables and the other stuff and the flyers we have, we can usually whittle them down low enough that we can blow absolute crazy amounts of fire right at the opponent and kill them. So Prismari Command is a fun one. I didn't want to overload on these. Really cool card out here. They look like Charlie's Angels. I'll go in different directions. 2 damage to any target. We get to choose 2. 2 damage to any target. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Can be good for switching your hand around. Target player creates a treasure token, so a little bit of ramp, or destroy target artifact. Destroying an artifact is very useful. I love that we have a little bit of artifact destruction. Kaldheim introduced a bunch of OP artifacts, and it's always good to get rid of them. So 2 damage and destroying an artifact is definitely worth 3 mana. Treasure token and 2 damage is worth 3 mana. Very, very useful card overall for Prismari Command. It's probably one of the few commands I like because it's reasonably priced. All right, now we're getting into some. Here. Galazeth Prismari. Enters the battlefield, create a treasure token, so he's got a little bit of ramp in him. Elder Dragon, 3/4. Artifacts you control have 1 mana. Tap this, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. So what he allows you to do is all that treasure we've piled up, we don't have to sacrifice it. We can just tap it for more mana. So that is the useful thing that he can do, and he gives us a little bit of ramp to push us along, so we'll have plenty of things. And if we're casting instants or sorceries, we can just tap the mana as opposed to sacrificing it to generate mana. So a little bit of a treasure saver there. Of course, we have Goldspan as our big boy. Flying and haste. Whenever he attacks or becomes the target of a spell, create a treasure token. Creatures you control have sacrificed this artifact. Add 2 mana of any color. Very useful. We have 3 of them. I know it's expensive. We are running a lot of mythic rares, more than usual in this deck, but we're really trying something new here. Elemental Masterpiece is a fun one. Now, this is the one that is a sorcery that is really high. The lower, early in the game, it gives you 2 options, basically. Discard this and create a treasure token for any amount of mana. So if we're mana stuck, that's why I like. If we end up with 2 blue or 2 red, it create a treasure token which can be sacrificed for anything. So we'll end up with 3 next turn if we don't want it. And then Elemental Masterpiece will put those elemental creatures out on the board. It will also trigger the 5 or above 1/1 counter for Prismari Apprentice and make him unblockable. And then, of course, and we get to lands here, we do have 2 Shatterskulls because we can play this at least 5. It will be a sorcery with 5, which will trigger Prismari Apprentice as well. And then, of course, with all the mana that we're generating, all that extra mana, we can do Shatterskull. Target creatures or planeswalkers and do double damage if we get 6 or more, or 8 or something like that. So we can put a lot of damage down with Shatterskull. Of course, it's a land before it's anything else. 7 islands, 7 mountains, 3 river glides for a little bit of flexibility. I don't think the Snarl lands are that useful yet. I'm perfectly fine with the pathways for the time being because we're already doing a lot of rares. I don't want you to have to spend tokens on a new rare. And 2 Fabled Passages, aka Stignox's Delight, just to get a little bit of mana out of the deck because this deck, oh boy, does it love to flood. Let's get our lovely Izzet backs on there with a little dragon icon. This deck really lives at 2. 22 cards at 2 mana. That's where we need to be. A little bit heavier on the red, so we are leaning a little heavier red, and we are leaning heavy into sorceries in instance, not so much sorceries. 19 lands, it's really 21 lands total. It's actually more than that, it's like 23 lands. Little low on creatures, but that's okay. 11 dragons overall. We look at it on the 2.7 average is also firmly in mid-range. We look at it on the alternate view. Here you go, 1, 2, 3. All right, you can see that we really live at 2. Early, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really a 2 play or a late play. Goldspan is our last one. And we can usually get them out earlier with the amount of treasure and other things that we're going to make. So that's the ramp that we have total. Nothing in the sideboard. Let's see if we can't get into some games, and after we hit that, we can open up some packs and have a little fun with that. So let's get going, guys, with some Prismari Dragons. And how's everybody doing tonight? You enjoying Strixhaven yet? Anybody enjoying it? I think, honestly, people didn't know a lot about it. I think they really bungled the publicity for it. Chicho, what's up, man? All right, we're going to do that. Got 2 shocks, end turn. He might play Brushfire. No, he's not. Bone Crusher Giant. Let me get rid of that right away. I'll take the 2 damage. So with all this burn, we should be able to build up some treasure with Gadrak. Yeah, there's a few gems that you can find. Definitely. There's definitely a few things that you can find on this. We're going to have to take 2 damage here. Let's pull all those Infuriates out of your hand. Okay, so that's what's in his hand. He's in Embercleave. Let's pull all these out of his library. There we go. We got a treasure. Yeah, that's what's so vicious about it, man. Is that it pulls all of them out. We just pull all those teeth out. Yeah, you get to look at the hand, and you get to look through his deck, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Okay, Prismari. So we can do this. Alright, we're going to go in for double. And then, oh, he's done. Yeah, we were ripping him apart there, guys. We were ripping him apart. Just all over him. You just want to shut down everything, man. That's the idea. Just rip him out. I told you, I think that what is it called? That's a damn good card. I mean, even though it gives them card draw, you have the option of not choosing it. So you can counter a spell. And then if you don't want to pull any more out, test the talents, man. Write it down, man. Write it down. So how about we do a little pack opening for funsies, huh? A little bit of bonus pack opening. Let's do it, guys. Defiant Strike. Ooh, there we go. Negate. Team Pennant. Ooh, Elemental Expression. Okay. Maelstrom Muse. Nice. Divine Gambit. I got a bunch. Oh, Mythic Rare Wild. We're loading up on wilds here. Rip, rip, rip. Alright. Abundant Harvest. That's our, whatchamacallit. We got that weird Golgari thing. Oh, Dargoth. Woe Eater. Damogoth Woe Eater. Humiliate is good. Fervent Mastery is not bad either. Increasing Vengeance. That's a good one. That's Nahiri. Interesting. All right. Tend the Pests. Exponential Growth, solid card for any kind of big green stompy. Here we go. Claim the Firstborn. Oh, yeah, I already have 2 of them. So, great, wonderful. Oh, yeah, I'm really going to use a Old Man Karis. Thank you for following, man. And then we're going to do Rushed Rebirth. Very good. Very interesting. Might be very useful to put in a... I think we can really abuse that with a Pyre deck. So we're going to look at that too. Okay, pretty decent. Building up the deck here. Let's get back into it, guys, alright? Dre Ruger. What's up, Dre Ruger? 0316. How you doing? Hey, but I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. I love to hear people say, hey, I listen to you on my morning drive. I listen to you when I have my coffee. Makes me happy to hear that, guys. Let's get rid of one of those shocks. I'm going to keep that creature. Old Man Karis, thank you for coming by, man. I really do appreciate it. You're in the company of old men right now, at least when it comes to gaming. When you're in your 30s and the 40s and you're still gaming, then you were there since the beginning of time. If your parents bought you a Nintendo Entertainment System for your birthday, oh yeah, you're officially old man status. That's how I feel anyways. I remember opening up my first Nintendo Entertainment System at my grandparents' house. Duck Hunt and Mario in the box with it. Could you even think of such a thing? Duck Hunt and Mario in the box with it. Such a thing has never happened in all of time. That Duck Hunt and Mario are in the box. He's going to let it happen. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we don't need you casting that. We know what that does. Hey, Jadakiss, what's up, man? I think somebody gifted you a sub while you were away. So that's pretty cool when you think about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my god. When it comes to games, 43, man. Hit 600 Mythic today. Good lord, bro. Are you doing too much, man? You doing too much, my dog. How'd you do that? What deck did you run in with that? That's crazy, bro. You're doing it too big, man. Started off with mono black, then moved to mono white. Okay, yeah. Yeah, mono white is your best way up the ladder right now. I don't grind in particular. Like, I know I probably should, but I don't really push it. Yeah, Blood of the Wicked is a very good deck. Blood of the Wicked got me to Mythic last season. This is Orzhov Cleric, which is a very solid deck right now. Whoa, weird. Weird. The camp man, you just got a is paying forward the gift they got from Armagos to the community. The camp man just got sub. Look at that. That's great, man. Love to see a wholesome moment. I'm not sure why that guy shattered the sky. Okay, he's gonna Agadem it. That's why. Alright, let's pull off some fancy footwork here. Oof. He is doing it, guys. He is doing it. He is hitting me. Yeah, this is a really, really tough deck, man. Can't do nothing with it, really. The sacrifice, the old sacrifice, whatchamacallit, Orzhov Cleric is, I'll do it every time. Yep, no good. I don't draft, really. I draft probably about once a season. I don't much care for draft. I don't think it's very fun. I don't think it's worth it. I like to have control. Like, part of what I enjoy about Magic is being able to build my own decks. So, not a big drafter, guys. A few guys have talked about it, and they absolutely have gotten their ass kicked. Welcome, Campman. I don't know if Campman is here, if he's a bot or what. Dreyugerer is here too. The Campman. Let's take a look. No creatures. He subbed, yeah, because he just got gifted a sub. Sometimes people just come in and lurk, or they have it on in the background. Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh, we're facing a whatchamacallit here. Okay, so we got Izzet Giants. Alright, I think I can handle that. You should post your mono white in the Discord, man. Don't be hexproof. Okay, good. That would be really useful. No, we'll leave that. I think I want to keep Lofty Denial. As much as I'd like to put Magda out, I'd like to slow him down. So I'm going to hold on to Lofty Denial. Yeah. We're gonna deny that. I'm just gonna slow him down. Bone Crusher. Oof. Got me there. We got plenty of mana, and we gotta draw into some stuff here. play Bone Crusher. He can play Glimpse of the Cosmos again, which I'm sure he's going to do, because why not? Squash! Squash! Okay, so that's what he was waiting to get some giants out. And we're going to flood, of course. Naturally. Glimpse of the Cosmos. Wonder what he's holding on to. He's got a lot of mana there. I wonder what he's holding on to. Yas. Let's see. He might have a counterspell ready to go, which I'm a little concerned about, but God damn it. Had another freaking giant. Good game. Good game. Well, a little premature for that, I think. Could have Calamity Bearer, though. That'll do it. Yep, and we're flooded. And we're absolutely flooded out. 21 mana in this deck, boys. 21 mana in this deck, and this is the shit we get. Yep, look at that. That's a lovely flood for you right there. Y'all like that flood? That's a good one. Well, that's a good one, guys. Very nice. Very nice. Let's try again, guys. We're getting a couple of bad hands, but I think we have a lot of potential in this deck. I like it. I think it's fun. And that's why I play Magic. Okay, so now we actually have some of the other cards. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do it. White Snow. Okay. Usher the Fallen. Okay. Jastar. He's going to do something to me. Probably pacifism. Nope. No, sir. I'm not ready to lose my Prismari. Is he going to boast? He's not going to boast. Okay, so we can do this then. Okay, that means we can play Galazeth Prismari next, and then we can get Goldspan out pretty soon after that. See what he's got. Probably, I would imagine, Skyclave Operation. Usually that's the turn 3 on the spirits. Oh, Giant Killer. Okay. He played him instead of waiting for him to get off on the other one. Alright, respect, bro. Respect. Alright. Slaying Fire, so we're going to put out Galazeth Prismari. We're going to pay it. Alright. Might get apparated here, but that's okay. If we can draw a land and get Goldspan out, I think we'll be alright. Oh, Venerable Knight. Interesting. I'm so expecting the apparition. Okay. Could be our takedown hitting him. Not that big of a deal. We got another one. Alright, yeah, now we can hit the woe here. And then we also have Lofty Denial. We could just we can sacrifice it and play Lofty Denial. There we go. Yeah. Now we're firing on all cylinders here. So even if he tries to apparate, we can Lofty Denial him. Maul the Skyclaves. Yeah, we don't want that. Auto pay. Get rid of that. Yep. And then we can hit him in Slaying Fire, and then we're done. Yep. There we go. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of smoother hand there. It really is a trick of getting the right hand with this deck. Let's keep it going. Oh, I guess they give you an origami bird to invite you to come to Strixhaven. How original. How original, man. Potatoes. Stick them in the stew. Ooh. No thank you. I gotta mold that one. That's better. We're going to throw away that other island. Alright. Don't have a lot of early good plays, but we do have a Lofty Denial to buy us some time. Oh, there's Prismari Apprentice. That'll do. Sudden Breakthrough with him is pretty good. Pirate Heroes. Uh-oh. I never like to see that being played. Very dangerous card, especially if he's playing Alright. Well, we can get Galazeth out, or is ready Flame Slayer. Can't sack him just yet. He doesn't have the other cleric out to do it. But he might just pay him up with Pirate Heroes and get a 3 out. Yeah, he's going to eat him up. Archfiend's Vessel. Alright. Ooh, Veto. Okay. My turn. Draw. Slaying Fire. Let's get Galazeth Prismari out. Auto pay. And then we can get a Freddy Flame Spinner. Don't have that Lofty Denial yet, which is an issue, but we'll see. Okay. It's going to start doing some damage to us, but we already did some damage to him, so it's only fair. Who's he going to bring? Righteous Valkyrie. That's what I would bring too. Luckily, we have Slaying Fire. So we're able to do that. Yeah, absolutely. That is a dangerous, dangerous card, especially when you pair her with Veto. Just so dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. Oof, that's what I was worried about. Aura and Pirate Heroes are horrible together. So let's put out... Very dangerous situation we're in. Cleric's making a comeback. Second Orzhov Clerics that we've had tonight. We might have enough removal to deal with it because we have a counter and 2 burns. Silverquill Silencer. Okay, name a non-land card. What is he going to name? What is he going to name? He's going to sack that. Look for something that's 2. Slaying Fire you don't want. Okay. Oh yeah, Orzhov. I mean, any one of the ones that were a school got a buff. That's the funny thing. He can't sack him yet, but he will be able to sack him soon. So this is how we're going to deal with him. He's going to be able to get a cleric back out, but we got to get rid of him one way or the other. And he wasn't able to gain the life either. Okay, Fabled Passage. Who do we got to kill for here? Orzhov was already powerful. Okay, so I think we might have to get rid of Priest of the Haunted Edge here. Because he can kill anybody. Yeah. As much as it pains me to lose that 3 life. He's going to be able to draw a card. However, we're still going to have the thing back. And we're going to go no attacks. We'll be able to counterspell anything that comes out. So, Elder Flame. I can just counterspell that. We're going to have to discard it anyway, so. He's got to pay 4. Which means that he can't activate Vito's ult. You're saying, oh, well, he can still play the spell. Okay, he's going to let it go. Yeah. All right. So, it was one or the other. Hopefully, we would have locked out Vito's ultimate. Or we would have no blocks. Oh, he missed an opportunity there. He should have activated Vito's ultimate. Uh-oh. Inexperienced Vito pilot. Need to sacrifice him. Who's he going to bring back? Probably Righteous Angel. Righteous Valkyrie. Oh, okay. Sacrifice creature or planeswalker. It's going to be Prismari. Magda, Brazen, Outlaw. Yeah, we'll play her. Yeah, this is basically my Burnt Offering deck. Which is a really good deck. Shock. Okay, so let's see if this saves us, guys. Slaying Fire. Nope, it's not going to save us, but... It's not going to save us. Well, he's an experienced veto pilot, so he might mess it up. All he needs to do is Yeah, he needs to activate veto. Close, guys. Close. Close, 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 close. He had an answer for everything. He had a lot of removal. He had a lot of good cards, and this is a very, very powerful deck. Very, very good, strong deck. But fun game though. I'm having fun with the deck, even if it's not, absolutely high and tight where it's perfect. I'm having fun evolving it, and I think that's important. All right, let's see the last one. We can go 3 up, 3 down. Frosty the Snowman 808. Oh yeah, we already know, guy. Don't we know? Don't we know, guys? Mulligan that. Keep that. Goldspan, you're a little expensive. Oh, okay. We're running Snow Izzet here. Oh, he's doing the same thing as me. Alright. Let's see what we do here. End turn. We don't have a creature yet. Let's see what we got. Mirror match. Look at that. See if he's going to come in. Almost an exact mirror match. All right. Basic land. Mountain. We have all the mana in the world right now, but we got to get something interesting here. We got to get some sort of creature. Slow players tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Slow players. Alright, Gadrak. That'll do. He might be. I'm not detecting too much salt right now. I think he's just AFK. Yeah, I think he's just AFK. But now we have the good counterspell ready to go. We can stop pretty much anything here. Oh, he's targeting it. He looked over. He moused over the card. Sprite Dragon. Yeah, we're going to say no to that one. You know what? We'll let it cancel. Resolve it. I'd rather hit it with Prismari Command to destroy it, because he can't attack right now anyways. It's going to run into him. I'm going to hold on to that. So he created that. Okay. Magnum Opus, he can't attack. I can hit Prismari Command on that. Okay, Fire Prophecy is a good one. No, you know what? I'm going to do both. Target token and deals 2 damage to target. Target him. And I'll create a treasure token. And then I'll have 3 treasure tokens, and that means Gadrak will almost be ready to fire. And I still have enough for Lofty Denial or Test of Talents. And then I will make another treasure token. And 4 more, so I'm only 1 away. I'm only 1 away from getting Gadrak to ride. Oh, okay, so he's going to do something. The next one he's going to do twice. So he's going to double shock me. I'm going to pull all the shocks out of his deck. Every single shock, I need to see it, and I need it gone. Opponent's hand, yeah, get that out of your hand. You have another Teach by Example. Library, get those 2. Graveyard, I'll get that one as well. Actually, no, we can leave the one in the graveyard. You can have that one. Yeah, you can go face with it, it's fine. Breakthrough, okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay steady here. Really need another creature. Yeah, I need my more gold. I have 3 Goldspans, but they never want to come up to the top. We have a Lofty Denial and a Fire Prophecy and a Breakthrough, so I think we're gonna have enough treasure to attack with Gadrak. Yeah, Teach by Example. Okay. What are you going to run, Bun? What are you going to hit me with? Prismari Command. We're going to counterspell that. And he gave me a treasure token, which means that I can play Sudden Breakthrough to create a treasure token. And now Gadrak can attack. Along with Sprite Dragon. Pushing him into a corner here. Prismari Command. Okay, so now Gadrak can't attack anymore. Oh, well, a creature died, so... Oh, that's the end of my upkeep. We can Goldspan it, though. And then poof. Alright. Gadrak would be a little bit better if it was any time a creature died, not just my turn. I guess he's supposed to work in a sacrifice shell. Token sacrifice shell. That was not the right move, homie. Riddle form. And he's out of there. Okay, 3 up, 3 down, folks. Very nice. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Fun deck. I have a good time with it. I like the tricky stuff. I think that once I understand Strixhaven better, I could probably revisit this and make it really tight. Make it absolutely just an absolute banger. I think that there's a few things that I want to accentuate, and there's a few things I want to drop back. But absolutely a fun, interesting kind of novel new stuff using a lot of Strixhaven. A little bit expensive. That's the one thing I'm worried about, but still pretty fun. I think I could ramp up the dragons a little bit, do a little bit different, but good start. I have fun with it. I think the word of today is going to be, what do we want the word of the day to be on this one, guys? Treasure, obviously, right? So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Tell me what you think of the deck. Leave a comment. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.